Well, I have finally come to the end of the 7-day sugar fast, so let's get into it. So first, I do want to point out that this has been a really good experience for me, and it's something that I plan to continue doing into the future. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do a sugar fast every single week, but I'm probably going to start doing this on a more regular basis because this was a good experience for me. I've felt so much better this past week. And honestly, there's kind of that pull, that part of me that wants to eat something. And in fact, sometime later today, I already have treats in the house that I'm probably going to have after dinner tonight. But it's also something that I'm like, oh, but do I really want, like, I've gone so far, I've come so far. Do I really want to backtrack at all? And so I think that's a good thing because it's given me something to hold on to as far as the future is concerned. And am I going to go back into the old habits, or am I going to keep moving forward? And I think I want to keep moving forward. Like I said, I felt a lot better this past week, and I don't want that to go away. I want to keep that feeling, or that, I don't know, just how I felt. I want that to continue on in my life going forward. And so I think having some kind of a balance and being able to back away from the sugar a little bit more regularly and, use it for what it's meant to be, which is a treat. I mean, there was a time in the history of the world when sugar probably wasn't as prevalent as it is today, and those sweet treats were something kind of especially something you got on a special occasion, versus today we've kind of turned that into every single day is a special occasion, and that's not a good thing. That's something that I think as a society has been bad for us. And this is why we see all these problems of health and people having poor health and obesity and just all of this bad stuff that is not good for us, and a lot of that stems from our sugar habits. So I think having that balance and being able to really back away from eating sugar every single day would be a good thing. And so I'm going to implement that in my life, and I hope you'll do the same. Now, one of the things that I've said in both of my previous videos is that I noticed that I wasn't feeling as tired this past week as I had been, and that was one of the probably the most notable or recognizable benefits that I got from this. But I did get on the scale today. I was just curious, and I'm actually down a couple of pounds, and I haven't done anything drastic with my exercise. I've been focusing more on strength training, and so honestly I haven't seen the scale go down very much because I'm working more on building muscle and strengthening and toning my muscles rather than doing tons of cardio and trying to burn fat that way. I've done it that way before and I didn't keep it off, and so I'm trying a different approach. I'm trying to just create better habits and to go with the approach of actually increasing my muscle mass and working on that to help me to burn the calories and the fat that I need. And this video is not about me giving you a lecture on my whole process, but I did notice, like I said, I stood on the scale and I'm down a couple of pounds, and I actually haven't seen the scale move for a couple of weeks. And so all I can attribute that to is that the sugar has made an impact, and it makes me even more motivated that probably on Monday, maybe Sunday night after I eat dinner on Monday, maybe I'll just do another fast for the week, and I'll go Monday to Friday, and I'll just not eat sugar for that week, because it really wasn't that bad. It was a little bit tempting. Like I've got the treats behind me that I showed in a previous video. I've got ice cream in the freezer. I actually bought some cookies at Costco a couple of days ago, and I'm planning on using those as a treat on Sunday for my family and stuff. But these are, there's always, it seems like there's always stuff around that I have access to. And there were moments where it was tempting. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So last night after dinner, my wife and I were sitting watching some TV, and I wanted something sweet, and that ice cream was like totally calling my name. And I decided to go to the kitchen and I cut up some fruit and put it in a bowl, and I ate some fruit. So instead of going to the bad sugary treat, I went to something that has more health value to it. And I was able to survive the night, and it was all good. So I know that I can do this going forward, that to do a 3 to 5 day fast on a regular basis, like even if I wanted to do it weekly, I think I could handle that. And the benefits of this long term, I think think will far outweigh that little bit of giving something up for those short periods of time, especially knowing that I'm going to allow myself to have something once in a while. Anyway, that's kind of my rambling. I don't really have a lot more to say about it. It was a good experience and I highly recommend it. If you are struggling with your health, then give this a try, because I think that you'll find that this will help you to find better balance in your life, and it'll help you to improve some of your habits. And just to kind of tie this back into, more of what my channel talks about as far as the mindset and the positive thinking and all of that. When your mind isn't clear, when your mind is foggy, and when it's hard to focus, that doesn't help you. That doesn't help you to achieve your goals. It doesn't help you to have a positive outlook on life. It doesn't help you to feel good about yourself and how you look and feel. But I mean, if you're having those problems where you do have some weight to lose, or you have those physical things going on that you're not happy about, whatever it is, something like this might just be the thing you need to balance things out and to help you to start moving forward and start to achieve some of the things that you want to do in your life. So I really hope that you'll give this a try. Whether you feel like you need it or not, you might be surprised. I mean, the clarity of mind alone is something that was kind of cool. I mean, I do know that this week I've been able to think a lot more clearly. I've actually been working on a project for my business that I run, and I don't know, I've been able to think through things a little more clearly than I feel like I have in the past. And that's been definitely a huge benefit to me, because it's, this is how I make my money to provide for my family and take care of things. And being able to run my business and to have new ideas come to me and ways that I can improve things in my business is very important. And so having that clarity this week was huge. I mean, that was just another cool little side effect of it. So I hope you'll give it a try. And if you like this series, the content that I'm sharing, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you later on down the road with more to share. Take care.